because I went back and looked at the clip, and you asked the question, mistaken, about whether or not a girl's personality and all that affects the way that we judge her, and it was specific to how we judge them, like numerically, right? And the answer is no. And I know that women want to think that the answer is yes, but it does not. It don't matter how much money you get, Oprah still popped. Like, we not changing our mind about how she look because she a billionaire. We still feel the same way about her looks. But that now, if you saying, can a man develop feelings for a woman who may not be where he would like for his woman to be visually, that's most men. I think that's most people in general, right? So that's what I've had to tell my nieces, a lot of girls that I know, like, stop feeling like you settling. Like, you just don't know. You getting settled for too. I know you think you a baddie and everything about you is perfect, but you getting settled for it too. You know that corn on your pinky toe? Yeah, he don't like that. He's settling for you. Okay, like, stop thinking that you're the only one settling for somebody. We all settling for somebody. But I think
Well, I
no.
think that what I don't want you to settle for is how you're feeling in the situation. I think when we talk about superficial things, we can say, okay, they're settling, but you never want to be in a situation that's uncomfortable. When I say uncomfortable, meaning not because they're doing anything to you, you just don't want to be there. Because the worst thing is to be with somebody you don't want to be with, and they be with you, because you're gonna know, you're gonna feel that every day that
But
person
that's
don't
what
want to be
women
with you.
do all the time.
But it's not
All
right.
the
That's why the divorce rate.
time.
So it's not right. It's not fair to him.
Well,
Do
if
you?
you
That's
make a
the
choice
reason
on
why
that
y'all file
settling
most of the
period,
divorces.
Huh?
if you make a choice on whoever you choose to be with, isn't that settling period? Once you make your
Not
mind
all the
up, you
time, but for most
settle
people, yeah. No,
on.
not all the time. But look, like, okay, I could just be honest, right? When I look at Shan now, I feel like what she looked like when she was 20 was probably what I would have wanted head to toe in a woman. But that's because I was at that age, I was like really fixated on light skin, right? The light skin and the bad hair, right? So I was really fixated on that.
I'm the darkest chick on this panel.
Yeah, that don't make you not light skinned. Like, you still light skinned. Like, when your light bulb was just flickering, we couldn't even see you no more. Like, you was blending in with the light bulb, right? But so at that point, like, let's say I get her, then I'm not settling. You see what I'm saying? Because now she might end up showing me things in her behavior. She can't cook. Her feet stink. It's probably some things that come up after I get to know her that changes that. But visually, it might be exactly what I'm looking for. I think most of the time we not getting that. We like, you know what I started realizing, mistaken, and this was damaging my relationships. I started realizing that I was, like, emotionally and psychologically juxtaposing my relationships to the Cosby Show. How am I doing that? I ain't no doctor. I'm not with no lawyer. We don't have no brownstone in New York. We in the projects, but I'm sitting here expecting for my woman to be Felicia Rashad, to be Claire Huxtable, and I'm not nowhere near Cliff. You see what I'm saying? So we have these ideas in our head of what we want visually, what we think our life is supposed to look like, and I think most of the time the person that we with, they don't look anything like that. Not that they
When
just way off, but I'm just saying it's not
when I
what you
was saying
perceive.
in terms of settling, I guess the context in which I'm using it is different than what y'all are saying. What I was saying is, when you make a decision, whether it's with a partner, a
Mhm.
car, whatever, you've settled for you
I
understand
see
what I'm
what you're
saying?
saying. Yeah, I see
That's
what you're
what I
saying.
meant.
Yeah,
So
like
so
settling down.
right, right.
Yeah,
You've made a conscious choice to make
absolutely.
this decision, so you've settled yourself on this decision.
Absolutely.
So when people are like, "Oh, I'm settling," what's wrong with it? You should.
Well, because they don't mean it the way you mean it. See, the way you
Mm.
mean it is kind of pure, right? In essence, it's just not like you're not degrading the person. But the other people, when they say that, they are literally degrading the other person. They're saying, I could do better than you. That is
Mhm.
exactly what they're saying. I could do better than you. He could be taller. He could have more money. His thing could be longer. But you know what? I chose you. So be happy. Pay me because I'm here. Like that's how it comes off a lot. There's no real. That's why I said a lot of times when we had a debate about the 50-50 thing, and women say, yo, no matter how many times we get on these podcasts and we say we want these 6-figure guys, we want these millionaire guys, we want these 6 feet guys, most of us we're not choosing that. We choosing you regular guys all the time and trying to build relationships with you. And that's when I'd be like, no, because you actually think that you're settling in those situations. And so you end up mistreating the guy because he's not this and not that and these other things that you thought you could have or you still believe you could have. And so you end up mistreating the guy, right? This is why you see most relationships ended by the woman because most of the time they think they're settling anyway. They think they're prettier than they are. Go ahead, on this.
You know.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna change the topic a little bit. I'll go.
No,
after you.
yeah, I'm landing. That's good enough. I don't want to drag it on.
I appreciate you.
I love women though, by the way. The
All
Puerto
right,
Rican woman is
fast.
God.
Ninas, if you have something, you have your finger up, Ninas.
Huh?
Did you have your finger up?
Yeah. She's
Okay, I'm gonna let you speak. Then we're gonna do super chats, and then I'm gonna super sleep.
All right.
Okay?
So I just wanted to address something that was in the chat. Somebody wrote, "I wouldn't want a man to choose me just because I was pretty. That's not true love." And I think a lot of women have this unfortunate misconception, right? Where a woman's being chosen because of her looks. Women aren't being chosen because of their looks. Men are attracted to women because of their looks. Women are being chosen because they have substance behind their looks. There's some sort of value add that comes with the looks. If it was just about the looks, there wouldn't be so many single pretty women. That unfortunately, looks just are not enough for a man to want to settle down with you, to marry you, to get into a relationship with you. I think women really need to understand the difference between sexual attention and relationship attention. You have to be pretty to attract a man, whatever his standard of pretty is. But if there's nothing behind that, or if he's not looking for what's behind that, you're not getting what you want out of that. So I just wanted to touch on that point.
All facts.
Yeah, a lot of
I
and
agree.
then people like I don't think women understand how men are. Like a man could see you and be like, go out of his way to get with you, but then your chest ain't really as big as he wanted to be. Your feet ain't as small as he wanted to be. Your moan don't sound like he wanted to. Like it, I'm telling you, like they be trying to think that it's something that they can do to make the man choose them. And I try to tell women all the time, you can't. We don't know why. We just be with you and it'd be like, yep, it's her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I've never been with prettier, thicker, had more money. Like it's not none of that. We just be like, yep, it's her. Hey, you know I'll kill you, right? Okay, cool. Just make sure you're here tonight. Like that.
You know,